Because I know it might be muffled. It might be muffled if I don't like put y'all up a little bit. Like, I feel like it can help. But I want to know if y'all can hear me because I don't want y'all. I don't want it to be like muffled at the end. Can y'all hear me? Um, let's see. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, maybe you can hear me like this. Like, I think you can hear me. But I just want to say, um, welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Why? Because Foxy Tea is your best tea. Use caution when you sit me. Peace. But we drinking coffee this morning. It's not a caramel macchiato. It's just regular old regular coffee. So no, but for real. How are y'all doing on this wonderful Monday after Father's Day? The day after Father's Day. I hope y'all doing it. Hold on, let me. I should have made tea so we can get to the tea. So, because we need to know what the tea is for today. I'm drinking coffee, but I'm gonna give me some sugar because I forgot right now sugar. And we gonna have some tea tomorrow. Cause I can't. Okay, I want to say hugs, 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 kisses, 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 love, 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 and blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you collective. Almost forgot what I used to say, but I love you guys so 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 much. And hi, Kumar, hi Kumar, King G, hi. Appreciate you all. Um, so today, collective, we're just gonna, see what the message is for today. I love you too, Booty Butt. Hey, Angel, how you? Thank you so much, Boo. Thank you, thank you, appreciate you. But yeah, we're gonna also let me know where y'all from so we can give some love to where you're from, cause we're in Baltimore, so we want to give the love out to everyone who's watching. Okay, so let me know where y'all from too. When y'all say something, just let me put your city down, and I'm gonna shout your city out, your state out, your country out, cause I be having a lot of Iraq and Australia be in the house. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I be psyched when I be saying that. Yes, I be psyched when I be saying that, y'all. But I like it. I like it. Oh, a lot from Canada. We be getting a lot of people from Canada, and I do like that too. I be like, oh. But anyway, all right, here we go, collective. We're gonna see what our Monday is saying for us today. You know how your Monday doing? We're just getting a little message. We not asking for nothing big. We just want to know if we're on the right track, if we're doing the right thing. What's going on for us this Monday? And you got a camera came out, collective. Camera came out, and it says reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, and it says perception. So you could be trying to make new memories with somebody, or you could be making memories with someone. You could be learning from the past too by making memories with someone right now. You could be learning from the past. Spirit guys, what else do you want collective to know? Um, the butterfly. The butterfly came out, okay? And it says evolving growth, next phase, healing inner child and releasing the past. So you could be you know, going back to past pictures, reminiscing about the memories that you have with other people, with older people. Probably you're just not in a friendship, or you're not around at the moment, right? So you could be reminiscing. You could be looking at them, just feeling some type of nostalgia, just and you're like, yeah, I remember making this memory, or I remember being in a space of making memories, right? All right, and when you look at it, this is what I'm getting. When you're looking at them, though, you're realizing how much you've grown from that person to who you are at the moment. You're realizing that you healed a lot of yourself, healed a lot of um, you know, healed a lot of inner wounds, that childhood inner wounds that might have surfaced or reflected in those pictures. It no longer reflects in real life at the moment. You also have love call. You also have love call came out, and it says expressing love is message of love, messages of love, thinking of you, and informing you. So you could have a call, text message, something, some type of form of communication from somebody, letting them know that, or letting you know, I'm sorry, how much they care about you, they love you, they appreciate you. It might be, God, please rid of the evil from this woman. Thank you, Ryan Jones. Please, please, God, please. Thank you. Um, we all for the good. We all for the good. Please, if you help me, help me, help me. That's all I'll be worried about. And what we are doing here, we're being a blessing to other people. We're learning how not to be evil and just remain in an evil, toxic way here. Here on this page, we don't do that. We're not out to be evil to nobody. We're not nothing like that. We're just awakening. We're woke. We're realizing what is going on, being able to take it in, receive it, put it in its proper place, because it could be projection, it could be just they don't know how to operate, you know. So we're just learning from our past trials and tribulations, and we're becoming a new person. So with that being said, Ryan Jones, absolutely, and rebuke your butt right on out of here too as well, okay? All right? Because what is not for you, sweetheart, is just not for you. And what you do not understand is exactly why you project that evilness that you have within you, because what you fail to realize is that is evil too as well. Just because I'm telling you what's going on here and I see things and I whatever, I don't need these cards to see. I don't need these cards to hear what God is telling me. That's the thing. It's the thing that I'll see it in my dreams. I'll wake up and I feel it. I know what's going on. And the thing about it is that we seem crazy because we're a little ahead. We're a little, since we see it before it freaking happened, we don't have the proof to show you, other than showing you that it comes out in the cards, and I'm not placing it there, it's coming out. Other than the cards, we really tangibly have nothing to really show you, to show you that we are absolutely who we say we are, until it happens. Because nobody believed Jesus Christ until it happened, until everything went down. And then it was like, oh, dang, we made a mistake. Oh, we messed up. I bet. I know. What you could have, you, oh, but judgment is not supposed to be in the Christian, right? Okay. You said, not gonna lie to you, look like a throat master. Why would that be on your mind, God-like servant. Why y'all are y'all really are in disguise. Anyway, anyway, like we're saying, okay, so you could be reminiscing with somebody. You get what I'm saying? You could be reminiscing over pictures, old past memories with a person, realizing how much you have grown from from that person that you were in that picture to the person that you are now. You might have really realized that um the childhood wounds that you might have acquired when you were young, you have been doing the work to rectify it little bit by little bit without you actually knowing that you were rectifying your childhood trauma. You were just trying to be a better you. You were looking in on the things that was wrong with you or that just weren't right that you didn't agree with, and you allowed yourself to have alternatives to make different decisions when it came to those areas. And when you did so, you didn't realize that you were actually working on your childhood trauma and the stuff in the toxic spaces and places that you may have found yourself in. You didn't realize that you were actually working on that. Once you went back, looked at it, realized that you weren't that person anymore, you've gotten messages, calls, received whatever it could be. Um yeah, just messages of people telling you like how much they thinking of you, how much they love you, how much you mean to them. And you could be thinking to yourself like, hey, like, why am I getting these calls now? Like, what is going on? Like, what is really what's going on? And I'm telling you, it's because you actually did the work to be a better you. You didn't allow your surroundings, your environment for you to keep you in that space. You also have date came out, okay? um and it says get back out there, meaning someone new, setting a date online. So they're telling you like you could have a person come to you and say, hey, I love you. I feel, this is what you're gonna this is what we're gonna be. If you don't mind, like, can we get to know each other? They want to date you. They want to, whatever. Or it could be the same person, somebody expressing their love and their whatever. This could be somebody you don't even know. It could be somebody that just admire you and you didn't even know they have those feelings for you, but they could be expressing it to you now. And they could be telling you they want to date you. They want to date you. Okay? All right, they want to date you. So, with that being said, collective, like, okay, so spirit guides. Let's see. Let's clarify this. The camera, the butterfly, the love call, and the date. Let's clarify some things. Let's see what it's really trying to tell us. Like, why is this happening, spirit guides? Why is this happening at this moment? And you have affirmation. You have affirmation, collective. Um, and it says, I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. So you're basically, right now at this moment, collective, I feel like that you're not being a people pleaser. You may have been a people pleaser, okay? But right now, you are listening to yourself. You're listening to what you need. You're listening to what you may want out of life because that's who matters is you. Why should the next person, what they want out of life, what they need, matter to you if you all are not a union? If you are not a union, then it shouldn't matter to you what they want, what they need, or whatever. No, your wants, your needs does matter. You're not in a union with anyone, so put yourself on the front, on 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 priority like you would do somebody else. The time is now for you to do the things that you will do for other people, for yourself. You are retaining your power, and you are brave, and you are gentle, and you're not afraid of what other people may think about you or whatever, like how Ryan Jones be doing me. Like, I'm not afraid of what little baby got going on, or how he feel, or what, or any assumptions he making. You get what I'm saying? No, we don't. We no, we don't worry about that. Okay, we're not afraid. We're not afraid of others. We're not afraid to be ourselves. We're not afraid to worship who we need to worship. We're not afraid to love on one another, be kind to one another. You're not like that. So you're brave and you're gentle at the same time. So even though it might come off as being strict, because you standing on boundaries, you standing on where your feelings and how you feel, you still gentle at the same time. You're still gentle. You're not disrespecting anybody. You are respecting people. You're respecting yourselves too, as well, which is allowing others to do nothing but respect you too in return. So they have no other choice but to respect you, your boundaries, and where you're coming from. Because the thing about it is, they know about you is that you're not going to disrespect nobody. You're not going to sit up there and be toxic, evil to somebody. You really do have a good heart. You have a good soul, and it doesn't matter how you may look, or how your past looked, or whatever it is, or how you looked in those pictures before, right? You have grown. And I feel like people see the growth within you, rather the other people that haven't known you then, they don't see where you have grown from. So they probably look at you and like, that's where you are that. But they have yet to find out or experience where you have come from. You know? You also, Serenity came out. I'm sorry, I know what it says though. Okay, but it's Serenity. And it says, through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. So you have no problem with letting God do his work. You have no problem with putting it in the creator's hands. You're like, hey, nah, I'm not gonna get back at you. I'm not gonna retaliate like you may think that I should, because all I got to do is grow, work on myself, work on where I went wrong at, where I was wrong at, be a better person, so I can be a better person to not only me, but the people that come across me. They don't deserve it either, you know? So as long as I do that, you know, you don't care what the universe is doing. The universe is going to align with what you're doing, with the steps that you're making. If you're making steps towards being a better person, growing, seeing where you may have went wrong and you're doing better, the universe is going to reward you for that accolade, for that accomplishment, for that, even you coming forth to even that mindset of you wanting to be different, you know. Is that purple or pink? Oh, this pink. This pink. My bad. My bad. So, what if we added with me? Oh, Lord. Lord. Yeah, Ryan, I rebuke you. um, but hey, girly divine. How you doing, boo? How you doing, Pandora? I wanted to say Pandora box so bad, but it's Panda box. My fault. So, all right, spirit guys. Nah, come on. That's too much. And these cards, I'm over these cards anyway. We need some more, but I can't let it go. Spirit guys, what do you want collective to know? And it says freedom through faith. Okay, freedom through faith. You got freedom through faith. And it says, I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust his will and find freedom. So that's what I'm saying. You're letting God take the will. You're letting the universe do his work, the creator do his work. Whoever you worship to, you praise, whatever name you give that Allah, Jehovah, whomever, universe, creator. I say creator just, to give a generalization. Okay. You're allowing the creator to do his work to you for universe to do his work. Okay. You're doing your steps though. You're growing. You're seeing where you're going wrong. Instead of you're taking the steps. Instead of you being like, somebody tell you, oh, you did this wrong. Instead of you being like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I ain't do that wrong. I ain't do that wrong. You find out that it really was wrong. You just like, oh, well, I wasn't wrong. Once you find out that that thing was in fact wrong, whether the rather than whether you that was your intention or not, as soon as you found out that you were operating in a wrong placement, in the wrong way, you're like, oh, my fault. You know what? You're right. Oh, I realized I was actually operating wrong, even though my intentions probably was pure and right, right? I just was doing it wrong. Oh, cool. As soon as I find that out, I'm changing. I got you, I got you. The same with this. If I feel as though, okay, because think about it, my intentions are still going to be the same. Me being a blessing, me being right. And when I'm saying right, I mean doing right by others, not trying to do nothing wrong to anybody. And if I do, let me know, baby, because we gonna handle that. You get what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna happen again. Because we're gonna figure out what it was. I'm gonna unlearn it and then relearn the right way. So that's just that. So, like, as far as this is why I don't judge nobody though, for real. As far as in this, I don't judge nobody that's willing to change. I'm gonna put it like that. If you're willing to stay the same, stay stuck or whatever like that, it is a little bit of judgment. The little bit of judgment is like, oh, okay, let me remove myself from this person because this person is not trying to change at all. You know, so that and as far as my judgment goes towards them. Like, I may not be the person that can let them see how they were wrong, so they might need to see in a different way, or they might learn further down the line by somebody else. So let it go. That's how my judgment goes. Okay, but like I said, for this too as well, my mission, my intention is still going to be the same. But if I found out like, oh, this was actually wrong, am I going to be like, oh, no, I'm going to be like, my apologies. Y'all know my heart, or whatever the case may be. At least I wasn't using it for evil. I wasn't using it for bad, but at the same time, I do understand where I went wrong and I will rectify it, period. Right? That you're doing that. You're giving yourself grace to change, to be a better person, be a better you. And that's why you're having the freedom that you're having. You're having the good faith that you're having. The blessings, things that's happening for you are happening in perfect timing because of how you operate, how you have been operating. What else came? Success came out. Success came out. See? And it says, I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now and I succeed in my life. So, by you growing, by you thriving, by you letting the universe do their job while you do your job and discover the purity of your heart and your higher wisdom, you are allowing the the universe to guide you to victory, for you to be successful. Okay? You direct your thoughts to all the only positive things. So when negativity arises and come and shows his face, like Ryan Jones, um as saw 71, how he did, just like how he did, like we it doesn't change anything, you know, because we pay attention, we acknowledge we acknowledge the toxicness, the evil, the negativity. We acknowledge it, but we don't have to engage. You know, we don't have to let it take over our being or whatever like that. So you see how it had no effect in what was going on here. All right. And when they have no effect on what's going on with you and your day-to-day life and your growth and how you are being a better you and everything like that, they have nothing else to do but remove themselves or leave the situation. They can't do anything. It's nothing happening. You know, you're still going to succeed with or without them. With or without them being in your way, being an obstacle to you, you're still gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And they're not understanding that. They think that maybe the little bit that you do may deter you. Oh, you ain't real. Oh, you not really like this. Oh, that's just fake. You're putting on a show. You're not really like that. And the whole time you really like that. You really like that. And then once they realize that you're really like that, like you're really loving, you're really authentic, you're real, you're genuine. Once they realize you're really like that, and then they lost access to you, or they no longer have that ability to try to come in and cause chaos or whatever, they'll realize like, oh, dang, that person was really that. Like dang, they probably want to still be around you or whatever, but you got separation came out. Ooh. Separation. It's a sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. They thought they was okay. Like they thought that you was gonna allow them to keep doing the same thing, be around, be negative or whatever like that because it didn't move you. They thought they was gonna still have that access to you to keep playing in your face and do the things that they was doing, but you separated yourself from them, or it's some type of separation, right, going on. So it's giving them some type of sadness or some type of bitterness because they are missing you. They're thinking about you. They're uncertain about what their future is going to be because you're no longer in their space anymore, right? At first, they could have been with you in it. I feel like that you possibly could give people a state of like stability where it'd be like, hey, I know if I take this person on as a partner, they don't have to be romantic. It could be any type of way. So I'm gonna say just a partner, co-worker, whatever, whatever, whatever. This person being in your space, you know, this person being in your space, you're going to succeed. You're gonna conquer whatever you need to conquer. Your future doesn't look very uncertain. It looked more certain than most, right? So without them, it started to look uncertain. It started to look a little like, dang, they really was like a missing piece that I really needed, that I really leaned on. Didn't know that I really leaned on them until I really until they were removed from the situation. I never even noticed or thought of myself without them once I had them. Like and I think that's how people come when they come towards you. Is like once they meet you, they you come a part of their life, their being, or whatever the case may be, collective. It's like they can't see themselves without you after that moment. So by them not being able to see themselves without you after that moment, they're not taking in consideration that their actions that they may have or may do could reflect or in return make you revoke those accesses that they have to you away. They're not even thinking of that. They're not even imagining that, because you've made it so stable for them, or you made it so comfortable for them to just lean on you and know that they have you, you know. And not that you really took your being away from them, or you took yourself away from them, but you might have just took the like immediate access to away from them. Like they might still got you, as far as in like they can pick up the phone, call you if they need you, whatever like that, but you may not just be in their space with them like you once was. And I think that by you not being in a space with them, and like almost, I'm not gonna say almost holding their hand, but just being right there, like as soon as they turn around, without you being like that, like I think it's coming to their senses. Like it's allowing them to really see things for what it is. Like, yeah, you thought stuff was cool because you thought nothing was never going to change. You was always going to have me, and that's cool. You could think that you're going to always have somebody, but the thing about it is, when you think you always going to have somebody, cherish that person. Still cherish that person. Don't take it granted for what they. Don't take their time. Them being them. Don't take the fact that God and the universe woke both of y'all up and allowed y'all to still be in each other's lives for granted. Like, don't take that for granted. Don't take for granted that the fact that you actually met that person and is having the ability to experience who they are. You know, because everybody is not the same. And collective, I feel like that you are the type of person that is like, what you give out is very rare. Okay, it's rare. Do a lot of people have it in this world? Yes, but it's rare for the amount of people that we have. Okay, like it should be more people, you know, that acquire what you have in you. That's why people are sitting up there trying to, even when you remove yourself directly from their grasp, their access, right? Their reach. Okay. They can't find that nowhere else. It won't be the same. It's not going to be the same. They're not going to find nobody that's gonna do them or be there for them like how you was or how you are, because I don't feel like that you're really taking yourself away from this person, but you may be taking away the immediate access that they have to you away, like that comfortability, like that I don't gotta worry about nothing, or I can make frivolous moves because I know this. I always got always got this person in my corner that I can fall back on and look at. I think that you're like, you took that opportunity or take that experience away, where it's not like they don't have you, it's just not that accessible, it's not that obtainable. Maybe you need some help, so you're not able to help as much right now. Like it could be anything, right? They're just now seeing what it could be if you weren't doing or going the extra mile like you always do. You have grounding collective. You have grounding, and it says stability. What I say, you're stable. It says stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. This is what you show to to these people, the people that surround you. This is what you embody. Grounding. You're stable. You show some type of security. You're, when it comes to performance, you outperform whoever you need to perform. You understand? You will always be in the motion in the sense of growth and your endurance is impeccable. Like impeccable. It's just like I can't even believe how much she's going to keep going or he going to keep going. That's what they looking at you like. How much more do you have? You can go so far. You also have addiction though. Okay, we have addiction, and it says codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. So somebody might have an addiction of some sort. Now, this is what I'm talking about. When I say addiction of some sort, it could be to the, you know, the mugs, it could be to that, but it also could be like codependent issues. Like you can have, uh, codependencies. Like you could be a type of person that have anxiety or something and can't do something by yourself. Like you kind of feel more at ease if you have a partner or have somebody with you. You could be dealing with something like that. You could also have a person that could be just obsessed with somebody's life, like how they live and things, and just want to be a part of it. You also could have a person that just like to be in control. So when you're in control, it kind of allows you to have an emotional block because you're in control. You're blocking things that you don't really want in your face, in your space, and I understand that. You could you could be going through a addiction at this moment and have some codependencies or whatever like that. And that's fine. Because some people do have codependencies because they like the stability. They like the person is stable. They like, how they feel when they're around a person that really has like their stuff together. When you don't gotta be guessing or trying to figure a person out, you bring ease to a people or to a person who don't have to do that with you. A person don't have to be a detective, pay attention to everything that's going on. Like they know for a fact if something going on, you gonna let them know, or it's gonna be seen, told, expressed. They get comfortable. You make it comfortable for a person to be around you, to be with you, because they ain't gotta try to figure you out. They know exactly what they're getting when it comes to you, and that makes you a person that people don't mind being around because they don't gotta figure you out. Now this had popped out upright. Another one popped out. It was down. I don't know what to say. But still, we're going to go with this one first. It says Cupid's arrow. And it says, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. So if you probably thought that you couldn't have love or whatever the case may be because you couldn't trust people, um, and how they operate or whatever collective, I want to tell you right now, you being the type of person you are, the stability that you have, the strength that you have, the genuine type of person, and the love, unconditional love that you give, because that's what I'm getting at, you embody. Okay. um it's still going to, it doesn't matter who or what tries to get in the way of what you're supposed to have, the love, the affection, the partner that you're really supposed to have, right? It doesn't matter about who gets in the way, what gets in the way, what hurt, whatever. What is for you will be for you. It will find you. It will come to you. It will make its way to you. Nobody can stop it, take it away. Nobody can keep nobody from loving you when you are a lovable person. It's impossible. You're gonna walk out the door, somebody gonna love you. Like it's just impossible for anybody to take that away. So understand, remain who you are, remain that good type of person you are, have that good heart, that soul that you have, that thing that gravitates people to you, whatever the case may be. Keep that. Understand that that is not a curse, it's a gift. It's only a curse when you come across people that don't deserve it. you know it, because now you're giving it to people who don't deserve it. But it allows them to get a taste of what they might never will get or receive again because of what the type of people that they are. It allows them to see that that's what they could or possibly get if they will remain or be a type of person that deserves to receive that. And it also showed them that they're not that type of person that receive that deserves to receive that, because if they were, they would still be receiving it. That they may have did something in order for them not to receive that anymore. For me, on the other hand, if I find out, figure out, realize, or whatever, oh, I didn't receive something, or I'm not receiving something because I'm no longer receiving something because I don't deserve it. I'm going to I'm going to see how I can deal or work or live without it, or I'm going to understand where I gotta be, what type of person I have to be to receive that, and I'm receiving it if I feel as though that's what I need to receive. No, I think I deserve to be, then I deserve to be that person that receives it too. I can't just be like, I deserve to get that too, like everybody else. Do I? Do I really? And I'm gonna make sure that I do. So, oh, you got soulmates. That's what was okay. So you got soulmates. So when this Cupid arrow shoots you in the booty, baby, just know that is gonna be a soulmate, baby. It's gonna be a soulmate. So it's this person, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. This is going to be it. Also remember, certain things happen because it's trying to protect us. The universe, spirit guides, all them. They're trying to protect us from certain things too. Sometimes don't sit up there and be thinking like, "Oh, I deserve this. I deserve that." You gonna get exactly what you deserve. If you deserve more, baby, you gonna deserve more. If you deserve better, you're gonna deserve better. But in order for you to deserve better or deserve more, you got to get rid of the little mediocre thing that you're getting. That got to be removed. That has to be out the picture. As soon as that is out the picture, baby, that's when you're able to replace it with what you exactly deserve. And when you do replace that with you exactly deserve, you'll forget all about what you was receiving. Creation. You have creation. Creation came out. And it says, I have the power to direct my life. With a constructive attitude, I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring life. I bring light into my life. So you understanding that you have the power to direct your life. You may not be you may not be the author. You may not be the writer, be able to write it, but you're able to at least direct it, make decisions. The options may be placed upon you. You have the opportunity to pick which way you may go. Okay? And once you realize that you have the ability and the power to direct your life, to direct it, okay, to figure out which way is the best way to go, okay, and once you realize that, you you absolutely believe that you can improve your inner and outer beings. Like, yo, if I can direct which way to go when it comes to my life, right? By making correct decisions, or incorrect decisions. It goes both ways. If I realize that I can do that, I can make them major changes. I can also make the major changes of my inner and outer being. Like if my inner and outer being is reflecting a lot of negativity, I can make the decisions to make it reflect the opposite. A lot of positive things. I don't have to be what my environment makes me out to be. I don't have to be what my first thought was. You know, you can have another thought. There's always other options. There's always other ways. You know, if one way is not working for you, there are also other ways of doing something that could be just as effective as the way that you thought that you had to operate in the first place. Like, it's not only one way to operate when it comes to people. As long as it's positive, it's a lot of different positive ways to operate. It's a lot of different negative ways to operate. It's levels to each and everything. So once you realize that, you have to realize, like, hey, it's not only black and white. So if someone tells you that you may have been wrong at something, did something wrong, you know, even though that wasn't your intentions, you could very much well be wrong. It's okay. And it's okay because your being is being brought to your attention. And by being brought to your attention gives you the opportunity to change that thing instead of being the same. But if you okay with being the same and saying, oh, I ain't stopping that, I ain't switching that up, I ain't whatever, just stand on that. Stand on that, but also stand on whatever comes with that. Because, you know, actions come with consequences. And the same go with being positive too. Being positive comes with consequences too. Not everybody gonna want to be around you. Not everybody gonna want to hear the positive stuff. Not everybody gonna want to hear that. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna be on that. So y'all might bump heads. Um, it comes with you either gonna be like, are you gonna be like, hey, I don't want to be positive no more because people be looking at me crazy. No, you gotta be alright with whatever comes with that. You gotta be okay whatever comes with that. So if you're gonna be evil and bad to people behind closed doors, you think nobody gonna know. You have to have in your motherfucking mind. Like this is just I'm sorry, but this is just common sense. You have to have in your mind, even if nobody on this earth know, God knows. So I have to be willing to take that karma whenever it comes. Even if I know the people on earth really don't know. I gotta be like, if something happened, be like, oh yeah, that could have been a karma for what I did, even though nobody knew. You have to have it in your mind because you can't be walking around just being like, oh, because nobody knew. Nobody, I know for sure ain't nobody. No, it can't be for that. I can't be getting karma for that. No, you are. You absolutely are. And it's sick for you to think that you're not just because nobody else on this earth you feel like. No. Um, has just become crazy. Yes, boo, you can. I will give you your own personal one. Hit me on my Instagram. That's Foxy T, all one word, like how this is. So FOXXITEE. Just tell me in my DM. And absolutely, yes, you can. I like to give people their own, like without having the energy of the collective already. All right. Just hit me there, boo. Tell me, that you was on here and you need a reading, okay? All right. All right. So, spirit guides. Like, I'm telling y'all, for real. Spirit guides, what else do you want collective to know? And you have guidance. I'm sorry. Yeah, you do. You have guidance, collective, guidance. Um, And it says, in times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open in a freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my faith to God and my faith is rewarded. So you are allowing God to guide you. You are allowing your actions, your steps that you decided to make to guide your life. You're okay with that. Like I said, you got a little like rare being about you. Like like you're not in the state of delusion at all. at all. If you're the bad guy, you know you're the bad guy. You know, in certain situations, if you are right in certain situations, you know you're right in certain situations. If you know you need help, you need polishing, you need to get better at something, that you're absolutely taking that on. Okay. So, like I said, you have a rare being about you. You are real. Real. The ugly, the unattractive parts of you and everything you you claim it too. And you don't claim it like, oh, I'm proud of the negativity. You claim it because you know it's true, and you claiming it know that you have the ability and the power to direct that, to redirect that. That's why you don't have the power to redirect something that you're not acknowledging. You can't start to begin to redirect it if you haven't even acknowledged it. And that's why you're in a place of acknowledgement. We're acknowledging this so I can redirect that, because if we sit up there and let that go or let that fly under the radar, that's going to go willy-nilly and be doing whatever it want to be the whole time, and I'm not going to be able to have no reins on it. I'm not going to be able to have no control over it. I'm not going to be able to direct that because I try to act blind to the fact that that existed in the first place. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're accepting the bad, the good, the ugly, everything about you, and you're making it work for you and be a good thing for the everybody around you too at the same time. You probably like, how's you making negativity good for everybody around you at the same time? Because you're aware of it. You say, hey, nah, I did that. You right. Boom. I could do better. I'm a tinker and do this, fix that, fix that, fix this, and fix that. You can't fix something you don't know nothing about. You can't fix something you don't even know that's broken, that's wrong. If you think that that is right, that is correct, that's operating absolutely how it's supposed to be operating, you're not going to touch it. You're not going to touch it. So you are open to somebody saying that's wrong, that's that, or whatever like that, so you can fix that. All right. And even with me, for example, and I'm gonna give you an example. I have people that tell me like, oh, you've been damaged, you've been this, you've been, you know people that mistreated you or whatever like that. So I understand why you act the way you act, or you have the boundaries that you have, right? They'll say that and still be like, yeah, but you got to get out of that. You got to get out of whatever like that. But they're not seeing that I absolutely don't have to get out of that. I inquired that. That's a superpower. That's boundaries. Having boundaries and sticking to it. And I think that those people that think that, oh, you got to get out of that, you got to get out, they want me to go back to being gullible. They want me to go back to being a people pleaser for them. They want me to go back to being able to, like, for them to manipulate me, and me just being like, oh, it's okay, it's nothing, to turn a blind eye to certain things. But no, by me being in certain situations where, yes, I have been damaged. Yes, I have been mistreated and misused, unappreciated, and stuff like that. But it gave me the power to see it before, like to see what it looks like, and to see and have discernment about who may really be for me, and some signs that may show you that the person is really not, even if the person wants to be. The thing about it is people not understanding that you may very much well want to be that good person to me. You feel like you deserve of me. You do. And don't get me wrong, you probably do, but you got a little things that's with you that you may do that you don't see nothing wrong with, that I may see something wrong with. And instead of you being like, oh, okay, I see your point of view about this situation, you'll be like, nah, you just gotta get out of that because that's nothing. That's no, that's a superpower that I seen. I seen it for what it is. Okay. And instead of me allow when things to play out, because this is the thing, Remember, you're rare. You're genuine. You're able to even see the things before it kind of happened, but you don't have the tangible evidence to give to them to show them, hey, this is what's going to happen. So this is why I'm making this move. You don't have it to show them, so you looking like you moving crazily right at the moment, at the current moment. Once you move how you move, with if you were to not say nothing and let things play out, it will happen how you said it would to happen, right? Then you looking like the bad guy when the whole time you could let it play out, but you're not letting it play out. I feel like that you need to respect the fact that I'm not letting that play out because I could let it play out. I know what's going to happen. Okay, as soon as you treat me a certain type of way, and I take heed to you treat me a certain type of way, and I know I don't deserve that or whatever like that, I know I can be evil. I know I can be evil to you. So instead of me getting into that space, getting into that moment, getting into that place of mindset and trying to do something back to you or be evil back to you because evidently you don't see what the hell you're doing, and you're not going to see it rather you somebody do it to you, like, and it's like I don't have to be that person to do it to you, like I shouldn't have to be that person to do it to you. I can, right? But before me getting to that point and doing that, because I know I can get to a point where we ain't gonna be able to come back from that, right? Instead of me taking it to hell, I would rather, us nip it in the bud, just separate, don't allow the thing to happen. You know, so let's not take it to hell. You get what I'm saying? And just uh reserve that whatever that is that we have left, reserve that and keep that there and keep it at arm's length rather than us going taking it to hell because I can take it to hell. You know what I'm saying? Because just as much as I can give out butt whippings, I can take them too as well. You get what I'm saying? So I can take it as much as I can dish it out. That's why I dish stuff out the way I dish it out. Because I can take it. I have taken it when I didn't even deserve it. So for a person that takes something, takes stuff over and over and over again that they do not deserve, please do not bother those people. Cause just trust me, as much as and as well with grace and that they take it, they can dish it out way worse. Don't think that just because they quiet, whatever, they can take things good like that. That's it. No, understand that that's the reason why they can take things the way they take things is because they can give it out just as bad. Spirit guys, what else do you want collectors to know? They don't want you to know all that. We hold on. We gotta figure it out. Collective, we gotta figure it out. We coming up on the hour. I'm trying not to keep y'all too long. But I'm sorry. Y'all had to know that. You also got inner strength, collective. You got some inner strength with you. So in the strength, it says, nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God I can do anything. All the power I need is within me. So you know that your strength is within. Your strength is not not with numbers, but within the number of you. You you know that you have did so much growth, exercises, so much. You grew so much that you know how strong you are internally. So with the strength that you know that you embody internally, that's why you operate the way you operate outwardly. Hey, just something you know, I gotta do. I can't just be out here willy nilly. Like, I got inner strength. Let me act like it. Spirit guides, what else? Manifestation of light. You're a manifestation of light. It says, I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. So, you know you're able to manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest out of life, period. You know this about you. Okay? Because you see the beauty not only in yourself but in other people too. That's why you gravitate to people. Because that's why people gravitate to you, because they see the beauty within you too. But the thing is, you see beauty within them too. Okay. But you also do the action, like you grow. You grow. So you can develop more inner beauty. Cause you know, because when you do work within yourself, you look better outwardly. You do. You do. People might think like, you can't see it. No, you definitely can see it outside. Okay, so you have this like light that shines about you when you do something like that. Okay, and you free yourself from negativity. You just look different. You know, you look different. You ever notice like people would say like, man, I can tell you she on one. She ain't, or he ain't about playing or whatever today. Like I can see it in their eyes. Like they not with the stuff. They can see it in your eyes when you of light and you just in the good spirits and you just like, okay, not letting things get to you. And that's where you at. That's where you are at the moment. Okay, you free yourself from negativity and your heart transforms. Okay, your intellect shines. So all the wisdom that you gathered, you gained from growing and changing, unlearning and relearning new things. That's gonna shine. It's gonna shine out. It's gonna show. And your inner light grows. Okay, so that inner light that you may have had that just didn't show outwardly to everyone the way it do now, it grew because you grew. When you did the work, it grew brighter and brighter and brighter. You start being more noticeable to other people because that light it grew even in the darkness, even in negative situations, negative environments. Your light shine. It grew. You worked on it. You tinkered, you know, on it. It just grew. So anything that was blocking it, the dark place that it was in, it got noticed because you allowed yourself to grow. You didn't say, "Oh, I don't want nobody to see. Oh, too many people looking over here at my light. Let me cover it up. Let me act negative. Let me stay this negative person. Let me stay like this, so nobody can tell." No, mm no. You did the opposite. You said, "Hey, I like this. Like, oh, this like blinding you. Oh, this like getting on your negative nerves. This like bringing too much light to your darkness over there. Oh well, deal with it. Get an umbrella. Get some sunglasses. Block this. Block my shine. Anyway, you can, but I'm not about to block it. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, collective, don't um don't stop being the person that you're striving to be. You're growing to be. If you're growing in the direction of positivity, and just understand you have the type of endurance that not everyone has. And then you also have to pay attention to that. The fact that you go extra lengths. Like when people think you should give up, you don't. Pay attention to that. Because that would tell you a lot that many can't even comprehend. It would show like it don't matter what battle, like who you up against. You gonna come out swinging every time. You gonna keep going every time. Nobody's gonna make you stop. Whether you win, lose, or draw, you're gonna keep fighting. And I think that's all that we need to do, and that's really what our purpose is in life for real. Is that we win, lose, or draw, we keep fighting. We keep fighting to be the best that we're meant to be. So no giving up into the negativity, into the darkness, into, oh well, everybody else doing it. No, we still stay fighting to be the best person we're able to be or in this lifetime. And I think that's just our main objective, is fighting to be that person. And while we're fighting to be that person, every single day, every moment of our life or lives on here, we're also growing every chance we get, because you know, when you spar with people, when you fight, you keep fighting, you keep fighting, you develop strength. You develop the strength of endurance and stability, capability, um, and overall strength. You know, just it allows you to be in the best form you could ever be in your life. And I just want to say that as we end this out, I want to say, like I said and say to you all the time, you stay blessed, never stressed. Why? Because you are the best in ways, selling for nothing less. And I mean that on everything. I love. All right. I love you guys so much. And thank you for being here with me on this beautiful Monday. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, a blessed Monday, stable Monday, a prosperous Monday, and a prosperous, blessed, or blissful life and week you can have from this point and moment forward. Okay. So if you have an opportunity to grow, take it. I love you. God loves you. The Creator loves you. Universe loves you. Allah loves you. Jehovah loves you. We all love you. And we love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I say I shy. Love you guys so much. And just be a blessing to one another. All right. Bye. Until next time. Collector. Twin.